Hey, welcome to Dogtography. It's finally fall. The leaves are falling, the days are getting shorter, but the fall decor is out. And today I'm here with my dog Ahhh at a local greenhouse, and they're very dog friendly. We're going to be looking around, checking out their fall decor, posing with some pumpkins and taking some fun pictures for his Instagram account. And I thought I'd take you along with me to show you some of my insider tips and tricks. And, you know, it's just a new fun thing that you can try doing with your dog in your local town. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. So I'm here today at Heeman's, which is our local greenhouse. They're very dog friendly and love having dogs here. We've been here many times before. So what we're gonna do today is we're just gonna walk around, look for some different photo ops, pop Ahhh up on a few things, and I'm gonna take some photos with my cell phone and maybe with my DSLR camera so that you can kind of see some different options of things that you can get and the variety that you can take in a venue like this. They're perfect for adding to your dog's Instagram page or your Facebook or just sharing with your family and friends. So usually when I'm out doing things like this and I'm trying to handle my own dog and take pictures, which is very challenging, as we all know, I bring a long line with me or a leash that can be modified into a long line, such as this one. That way he is away from me and I can kind of get some distance from him, but he's not so far away from me that I still can't control him, and that is very important. My biggest recommendation that I have in terms of leashes and going out in public and trying to make the leash kind of as discreet and non-distracting as possible. So a nice thin black leash is ideal. If you're editing leashes out, then you want something that's clean and simple to edit out. I just try to be mindful of those things and to have the focus on the dog and not necessarily, unless you want it to be, on his collar or his leash. So the store has set up a really nice fall themed photo op right in the front entrance here. So we're gonna start with this. So the obvious thing is to put your dog up on the photo op. So come here with me. We've got a couple hay bales and lots of pumpkins and this cute little sign. Always bring with you some really high value treats, especially when you're out in public and there's a lot of distractions. You want to be still the most important, most entertaining thing out there. Stay. So I'm gonna come back from him, frame him up center, and I want him to look at me. So with a really pretty scene like this, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move Ahhh out and away from the background. That's going to create some depth in the image and it's going to look really cool because I'm going to pull some of their pumpkins out and kind of put them in the front so there's a bit of foreground. And I think I'm going to try and see if he'll put his feet up on them for me. And this image will just be a lot more dynamic and won't be as flat, like against the background, like him there. Everything will be in focus and it will be sharp. Hopefully the more I pull him forward, the less the background will be sharp and in focus and the more of the attention will be on him. Let's see how this goes. So I've moved a variety of pumpkins out away from the display, and I'm gonna see if I can get him to pose with his feet up on top of the pumpkins. I've trained Ahhh to do that, I should say, ahead of time. He has what's called a fronts, which is what I call as him putting his two front feet up on something. So I'm gonna try doing that. I'm gonna shoot it with my cell phone in just the regular lens and just see how that goes. It might not look right once I get down there, but I'll adjust it if I need to. Okay, Ahhh, up. Yes, stay. Whoops, stay, good boy. Stay, look at me. So the key to this, as with taking pictures of your pets all the time, is having lots of patience. And it's hard when you're out in public as well. There's customers here, there's people walking around, and we have to be mindful and respectful of that. So I'm gonna return all of these pumpkins that I just pulled out to take pictures with, and then we're gonna go and see what else we got here. So I found another really nice spot that I like. I really love these purple mums, and I think with Ahhh's colorings, it'll look really nice. So I'm gonna have him come and see if I can get him to put his front feet up on this ledge over here. Now, I've already arranged the flowers in a way that this mum is in front and there's some in behind him, so that he's kind of like surrounded and immersed in the color. At least that's how I see it in my mind. So we'll just see how this goes. Well, you could do that too. Sit. Sit. And so I'm positioning my lens so that, again, I get some of this color in on the side and then some of it around him. You can move your camera around, hold your treat over your phone. And this is super cute as well. Looking at me. Ahhh, yay, who's a good boy? Good boy. And giving him treats and then having him come off. So they have another photo wall set up here. So same with the other one. I'm gonna bring Ahhh quite a bit forward as opposed to sitting like right on the hay under it, because I wanna try and blur out the background. And having a stay for your dog is also super important. Unless you have someone with you that can hold the leash or something you can tie it to. I don't have that right now, so I'm just working with me in his stay, which is not very good in public, I will admit, especially when there's lots of distractions. So I'm gonna try and see if I can get this done quickly. Watch that you make sure your dog is still in the screen. Look at me. Ready, catch it. Good boy, come. Yay, good job, buddy. So part of the challenge of photographing your dog or taking pictures of you and your dog is, well, it's very hard to do. So I'm gonna try and do it myself. I'm gonna use my cell phone and I am going to set a 10-second timer on it. I have a special phone case that has like a little flip out metal kickstand on the back. I actually use it all the time and I'm gonna use it today for taking this picture. And I'm using this like mound of pumpkins as my background. Again, I'm not gonna put myself flat against it. We're gonna come out a little bit away from it just to kind of soften it a tiny bit. So to activate your timer, you're going to click the little clock and then hit 10 seconds. And now I'm gonna make sure it is in selfie mode. Hi. All right, I'm gonna put it down on the ground, kind of where I think is going to line up those pumpkins. Sit. And high five, high five, high five. Yay, good boy. Let's see if that worked. And it did, we got it. Good job, Ahhh. So I wanna make it look like Ahhh's really submerged and surrounded by the pumpkins. So I'm gonna take him back there and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna try and get down low and just see what that looks like and see if he'll stay and kind of go from there. Okay, ready, Ahhh? Come on. Yes. Stay, stay, stay. Good boy, look at me. Look at me. Yes, good boy. Now I want to try and get like a top-down shot. Because like, look at all these pumpkins. Ahhh, what's this? Who's the bestest boy? Who's the bestest boy? You are ready? Ready? Yes. Okay, off. Yes, good boy. So I saw these amazing plants and I wanted to do like a top-down shot of him and to get these purple mums on either side of him. Back up. Stay. And just see what this looks like. Look at me. Look at me. So I like the orange mums in the background, then these purple ones in front. Look at me. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. High five. Don't leave me hanging. Yeah, good job, buddy. All right, so last cute little photo op. We just saw these cat statues. Couldn't resist. We're just gonna see if I can get a quick picture. Sit, sit, stay, stay. Look at me, look at me. Ahhh, look at me. Oh, what's this? Who's a good boy? Yes, ready? Ready? Catch it. So that wraps up our little visit here at Heeman's today. I had a great time posing Ahhh and around the pumpkins and all the different fall decor, getting lots of different shots, lots of different varieties and camera angles. I ended up really only using my cell phone the whole time. I didn't think I needed to bring out my other camera to show you how that worked. The cell phone did a great job. And I just, encourage you to change it up and try it out. If you're thinking, well, my dog's not as well trained as Ahhh, they can be if you put the work in, but I did a lot of work with Ahhh as a puppy. Don't think that your dog needs to be doing the same types of tricks as Ahhh. It's totally cool. If you don't have a high five with your dog, it is a simple trick that you can teach them, which is super cool for photo ops. Right, Ahhh? So thank you so much for joining me today. Tune in next Saturday for another cool tips and tricks video, and we're gonna be doing some more fall stuff. Ready, Ahhh? High five. Good job, buddy. You did good today. See you next week. Bye for now.